Hello there, Sithbelle here with another episode of Sithbelle Survives. You want to see a magic trick? Alright, so we are just going to fish this pressure plate right here, put the fishing pole in our offhands, and throw in. Whoops. We put an ender pearl in here so that it bounces up and down just like that. And then we ever so carefully go into the nether. Now I'm just going to pop this in here. And I'm going to leave this completely unedited. And I just want you to know that what I'm about to show you is a vanilla Minecraft feature. This is not a mod that I've installed. You can do this in any game that is in 1.21.4 onward. Yeah, 500 blocks seems like enough, right? But I don't feel like walking that or flying that, so I'm just going to click that. And I'm back home. How cool is that? Huge shout out to DocM77 who featured this on his video that I watched a couple of weeks ago. This is a game changer for an adventurer like me. It's going to save so much time. Now, one thing I am curious about is this tied to this particular fishing rod? Or is it tied to me having a fishing rod? So this is the one that I used to set up the device, contraption, whatever have you. And this is my daily driver. So if I just fish, yep. Okay. So it's all fishing rods. That's fine. I don't think that's going to affect me negatively in any way apart from a couple of moments when I forget that I have this set up and decide to go fishing. But that's going to be entertaining. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. One of the projects I'd like to do today, and I don't remember if I mentioned this before I took my last break or not, but I have learned the hard way that you can't have a nether hub with only 6 points. I can't get to this over here at all from any of these paths. So, with that in mind, I am going to add 2 new arms to our nether hub. This one is going to be yellow for Belle, and this one is going to be black for the Sith. Luckily, I've already built 6 other pathways identical to this, so it really didn't take long to put this together. In fact, it took far longer to gather all the stuff in real life for a trip to Japan that I just got back from, which hopefully I'll go into more detail a little bit later. But for now, just wanted to show you a quick shot of the roads getting built and how good it all looks put together. I mean, just check out that shot. I love how the lights show up in the shaders. And now, how about we kick this show off and let's get to some actual fun stuff for today, huh? That does look a lot better. So, I've been gone long enough that there was actually an update to Minecraft, and now there's a whole bunch of new stuff to explore and gather. So I thought the first thing that we could do was to go find some of that and bring it home. I know there's a swamp to the southwest, so I'm going to hop down this blue line here for a bit. And I brought some stuff for us, and we can just create a nice little nether portal here. All right, now let's light this up and see where it goes. As I usually do, I cleared out the chunks so that only the things that I've taken the time to explore, such as the trail ruins or the ancient cities and all that good stuff, that stuff stays on, but all the terrain that I was just kind of walking over has been deleted so that it's fresh again, so we can get all of the cool stuff. And it seems like we have plopped into the savannah. A little bit more due south than I wanted. In fact, I think that's kind of where we needed to head. So I'm going to head in that direction and I will bring y'all back in once I'm there. Oh, I forgot they did this. So I've been calling this update the pretty update because the entire purpose of it was to basically add pretty things into the game. And one of the things that they did is they changed the textures of hot biome and cold biome pigs and cows. So the pigs now have this wonderful texture to them, and the cows do too, and the chickens do as well. Look at that. No more same chickens, cows, pigs in every biome. Even the sheep got an overhaul where certain colors will show up in certain biomes. Oh, you look so cool. I'm going to have to bring y'all home. That's going to be a whole thing. Oh, and stumps. They also added fallen trees, which was something I thought was in the game already, but it turns out that it was in Bedrock and not Java. But now it is in our version of the game as well. And I think it just adds a nice little touch. I feel like some moss growing over would also be a good touch too, but I understand the limitations there. This is cool. All right, where are the cows? Oh, here we go. Here's some more new stuff. These might be my favorite. They added fireflies to the game. Look at this. So, when it's dark around these bushes here, it gives off this particles. And what's really cool is that it's darkness, it's not nighttime. Oh, and it even makes the sounds. Oh, they really nailed it. They did so well with these. And you are coming home with me? We also have leaf litter. That's so cool. Oh man, I almost don't want it to be nighttime so I can just enjoy all of this. This is magic. This is going to make Enchanted Forest feel so cool. All right, I'm going to geek out here for a bit and enjoy the nighttime. I'll bring you back in when there's something new to see. For the next little bit that we need to get, I think we'll head into my squid farm area. There's one now. So cactuses now have flowers, and they are very pretty. We also have a new grass type. And they come in big and little sizes. Whoa, nighttime. The sand sound is so crazy. So I think that's it for the desert. Now we need to find ourselves a birch forest. I forgot camels also spawn in the wild now. I don't know why I'm so sing-songy today. Hello, buddy. Oh, that's a camel butt. Sorry. Oh, hey, look. Warm variant cows. Told you they existed. Love the long horns on them. You look extra delicious, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to make you my food later. I am a good person, I promise. Or am I? Seriously, jet lag people, don't take a 14-hour flight. It's not worth it. Finally found a birch forest. Actually, flower forest. But it has what we're looking for, which are these little guys right here. There are pink petals for the cherry biome, and now there are basically wildflowers or dandelion petals for all the rest of us. I'm going to try and find the other thing that is supposed to be with this. Aw. Looks like I'm doing it in the rain. In that case, I'll bring you back in once I find it. Well, I was impatient because it's literally right here. 'Tis a bush. And that's exactly what it is on the tin. It's a bush. But now we have something besides grass and ferns. It's going to add so much dimension to terraforming. Not that I've done any terraforming on this world so far, except for some rocks. Oh, look behind me. You see the leaves falling? That's also part of 1.21.5. I love it so much. I don't love this rain though. And that's the update in a nutshell. It's not a lot as far as like revolutionary gameplay, but it is so much when it comes to decoration. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful update and might be one of my favorites that they've released. But I can't wait for that summer one though. I'm still sing-songy. How could I forget about the cold variant animals? I love that the cows are based off of Highland cows. Forever remind me of my friend from way back in the day who loved Highland cows. It's a wolf, fox. I want to see the cool chickens. While I'm here, collect up some ferns. Never have too many, even if you have a farm back home. There's a lot of ferns. Fox. Oh my gosh, fox and baby fox napping under a tree. Not what I'm looking for. Hey, found the cold pigs. They've got fur. They're shaggy. That's cool. My favorite of the cold animals has to be the chicken, though. Where'd you go? I heard you. I hear you. There you are. Look at that cow lick he's got going. That's fantastic. I guess she, because, chick following her and all. And more fallen logs. And yes, Highland cows. We interrupt this episode to bring you a much needed distraction. For too long, my nether pants have been plain and boring, and we're going to fix that today. I'm going to put a trim. Oh, not that one. Let's get the silence one in there. And there we go. And now we're going to look good no matter what dimension we're in. Yeah, that looks nice. Place your bets now on how long it's going to take before I lose them. Now that we're 14 minutes into the video, I have figured out what I want to do for today. The librarians are ashamed of me because I've been using them a lot because I need so much glass. And I mean so much glass. And this isn't even nearly enough for the project that I want to do. And why do we need so much glass, do you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. How about we head over to the work site and I will show you. Welcome to my new home for the next few months. You see, I have this major problem. Sea lanterns are my favorite source of lighting. And this is literally my last one. These guys are the key to getting more. And if I can wrangle them into a farm, I can get all the sea lanterns I could ever want. And I've come up with a great idea for the exterior of the farm, and I cannot wait to build it. So let's get started. Well, but first, sleep. Ah, much better. But before we can get started, we need to get some supplies. Man, that's such a fun trick. Now, for this first bit, I want something that breaks easily. So, some clay, some moss will do nicely. I think a netherrack will be good. Do you know what? No, not that one. This one. Some skulk. Yes, all those break pretty easily. And then, we've got plenty of it. So let's just bring some more moss for the rest. And let's check in here. Water breathing. It's not very much. Oh, yeah, I made a new shulker box. I technically made 2 new shulker boxes. I'm starting to amass quite a collection, and so my ender chest is getting more and more full. Inventory management is the best in this game. Speaking of, okay, we've got speed. We have some good water breathing, so that'll help. We have night vision. We are missing one of the ones that I want to get. So let me do some brewing real quick. Okay, good. We have a couple of fermented spider eyes. We definitely have golden carrots, nether wart, and redstone. Plop one of each in here. Watch them go. Wait for the happy little glug glug glug. It is. This cheat sheet is very, very useful. I can never remember the potion of invisibility, which is the one we're going for, by the way. Glug glug glug. Methinks I put these in the wrong thingy. There we go. 8 minutes of invisibility. This will prevent my butt from getting zapped many, many, many times. Instead, I'll only get zapped maybe a few times. And there we go. 6 potions of invisibility. 48 minutes of not getting bothered. That should be plenty to get us through this first phase. Oh, something else that I want to get are a couple of conduits because they are actually supposedly very helpful against guardians. So it could not hurt to have one of those set up. And it can help weaken those guys and maybe also help leave us alone. All right. Bottoms up. Take off our clothes. A little controversial, but what you gonna do? Okay, so far so good. Not getting noticed. Oh, I'm about to drown. Not ideal. Oh, man. I need water breathing. Abort! Abort! Or I can see if they see me with my helmet on. Let's try that. Okay. Little bit stressful. Definitely feel like they can kind of see me. But they are leaving me alone. Just need to get this out a little bit. Oh, yes, there we go. Now I can breathe underwater. Now I can see underwater. Now we're talking. We are in business. Okay. It's done. This kelp is going to be a challenge, let me tell you. And there we go. Now, supposedly it's supposed to kill these guys. Doesn't seem to be doing that. Oh, because I haven't finished it yet. That's why. There we go. Well, that should be a fully awakened conduit. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Now, I don't think it's entirely necessary, but I like the coverage. Let's work smarter, not harder. Already got Prismarine right here. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now the whole purpose of having 4 different types of blocks. So what I want to do is make a big circle around this guy. And I want it to be 64 block radius. So each side is going to be, or each half of the circle is going to be a stack. It's going to be a big circle. Well, I'm invisible, so this view doesn't really work all that great. But I'm going to try a time lapse. I recently downloaded a new mod, and I don't know how it's going to go. I'm also going to try and get my second account in here to see if I can do a stationary time lapse. And we're going to get this circle built. Well, I've learned some valuable lessons, and this will be the only time lapse that I do in this manner because the way I have to get my cam account on, it made this very difficult. So enjoy this super top-down, very stationary view of me building a very large circle. Designing this circle did make me appreciate the full scale of what I'm about to get into, though. I'm intimidated, but I'm ready. Honestly, I can't wait to get this cleared out. It's going to be so cool when it's all said and done. There are a few stops and starts during this recording because I died and died and died again because once you lose that invisibility potion, they can see you. And when you are trying to swim in the ocean with no armor, it doesn't go well. Also, I miscalculated one part of the circle and had to redo it, but that was the only part, so I will take that as a victory. And there we go. One gigantic circle. Now that we're out of the time lapse, you can get a better sense of the scale of just how big this thing is. Like, that's me over there. So the next step on this project is we're going to take this glass and we're going to extend it all the way down to the seabed. And then after that, we're draining out all of the water in this section. And then after that, if we're lucky, we'll get to build the farm. But I think that's all I've got time for today. I have a massive resource grind ahead of me, and I need to get started on that. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!